First at 4, the window for the Eddie Aikau Big Wave Invitational has officially opened, and now the world waits for the Bay to call the day. Our Dylan Ancheta is live at Waimea Bay, where some of the world's most elite big wave surfers took part in the competition's opening ceremony. Dylan.
Hey, aloha. Yes, the waves today were pretty impressive and glassy already, but still nowhere near big enough to run this world-renowned prestigious surf competition. Instead, the focus was the opening ceremony, which underscored the legacy of Eddie Aikau.
Oh, my old goal!
The 32 invitees and all of the alternates were introduced, and I want to mention just some of the names that were invited to compete this year. We have son of Clyde Aikau, Aikau, defending champion Landon McNamara, and 2016 Eddie winner John Florence. We also have, between the invitees and alternates on standby, big wave surfers from Japan, Morocco, Tahiti, South Africa, and some women from Rio de Janeiro, Australia, and more. So this really is a worldwide, highly anticipated event. At the core of this, as mentioned, is the legacy of who this competition is named after, a legendary lifeguard and waterman, Eddie Aikau.
This contest is about a great man who gave his life for people other than himself. And I believe today here, each and every one of you, everybody that comes here today, has a responsibility to learn more about themselves. Learn more about, when you leave here, how do you live your life in the community like Eddie Aikau did?
Well, for Eddie, it was like he enjoyed big wave surfing, but his whole life was safety. His whole life was making sure that when you're out there, you know what you're doing, because the waves are very, very huge out there. They're very big.
The participants received a blessing by members of the Royal Order of Kamehameha I. Then they paddled out into the water, and it was a beautiful sight to see some of the surfing world's best out there all together. And of course, they decided to ride the waves back in, so the spectators did get a little taste of some of the action of what is potentially to come. Now, of course, as it's been said, the Bay calls the day, and that means from here on out, contest organizers will be keeping a very close eye on the conditions and the upcoming swells, and what they're looking for ideally are those consistent sets that are about 20 to 30, maybe even 40 feet or higher. But again, they have to be clean and consistent, so we will just have to wait and see if this winter swell comes through. Live at Waimea Bay, I'm Dylan Ancheta for Hawaii News Now.